So this was a hot ticket item at IKEA, and we were really excited to get it because we just needed an extra table around the house to do work on, and it was super cheap. It's like 150 bucks or something, and it's pretty good quality. So there it is. So this is how the package comes. Everything is nicely packaged in there, and I have the exciting job of building it. We'll see how long it takes. I'm not going to do a whole video of the build, but as I go along I'll shoot some quick clips of the progress, and then I'll show a quick video of the end result. So without further ado, here we go. So in the box came tabletop, everything's already braced, ready to go. Just slap the legs, they're gonna slide in. You're gonna have a couple screws that are gonna go in there into the corner. You have the seat tops, you have all the chair pieces, looks like the backings of the chair, and then all the hardware is gonna be inside here. Okay, so each leg has 3 holes, 2 and 3. The top hole is going to get what seems to be like some sort of a cam screw, and that's going to go in there. It has a flat head, there, and that's probably just to adjust it to where you can get these screws to line up in there. And then once you get these in here, that leg will go down into that section here, and you'll put your nut and lock washer on the inside of that bracket, and it'll pull the leg into the table, and that's how you'll get your strength for each leg. Okay, so each leg is going to get what seems to be a cam screw device, and then each cam screw will get these bolts, and then each leg has 3 holes in it. So this device will go into the end here, just like that, and you use a flathead to adjust it as you need it to, and then each one of those will get 2 of these. I doubt that I lined that up that quick. No way. Might get lucky. Yeah, looks like it did. Alright. Okay, so that's how that works. And then the next thing that'll happen is you'll slide this into the edge there, and then slide it forward into the 2 holes that are in the bracket there, and then you'll put a lock washer and a nut on each of those bolts and tighten them, and that'll draw the leg into the table. And then do that all the way around on 4 sides, and that'll give you your strength for your entire table. It's pretty simple, pretty cheap, but I mean, for the price, it's actually a pretty freaking good table. Pretty well built, solid wood. It's not that cheap laminate crap that you see all the time. So I mean, I'm pretty impressed with the quality of this for the price that we paid. So the way these are set up is these are kind of grooved on the inside so that it'll take the bolt a lot easier. The flat side will go away from the bolt, so this will slide into the end of the table leg like that, and that will face the holes, so that when you put this, you slide this bolt in here, it'll go right in and will make the bolt receive. This will receive the bolt a lot easier. Unlike if you were to go this way, you'd probably be missing it over and over and over. So that's pretty good design. So that there is going to go slide straight in there, and then when I turn this, you should be able to see that. Thank you. Hold this, okay? See if I could do this. So once I slide this in, I'm going to try to show on the video what I'm talking about. See, now you can see. See if I could turn this on. There you go. Right where that's going to be received. Right there. That right there. See? So now when I slide this in, it'll slide right into that hole because it's made to receive it. You just tighten it up, and then helper, hand me a bolt. Thank you. Slide the other one. See the receiver's down in there. It's not just a hole. It's got like a receiver indentation on it. Boom, those are done. It's pretty simple, just hand tight. And then once they're in, you want to make sure you turn it a few times though, because you want to make sure it's holding that the threads are grabbing. Because once you put the nut and the lock washer on there like that, there, see, you got the lock washer on the inside there, and then that's the nut. So the lock washer will go first towards the leg on the outside, or the inside, the inside of the bracket. So this is the inside of the table. So here's the bracket. It'll be the lock washer first, and then the nut. Start tightening the nut down on the bolt on both of them, and it'll pull the leg tight. I mean, it's solid. So now I'm gonna just keep on going with every single leg. So I get the nut and the washer, the nut and the washer.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna tighten these up. And this all in, everything so far, I haven't used any of my own tools. Okay, so again, this is the last one. Just wanted to show everybody how this works. So those are all in. That metal cam's in there. Cam's in the bottom part there. And then these are in the cam. And then I'm gonna slide this in here. Put the lock washer first. And then the nut. Okay, where's the... Where's my tools? Give me those. The parts. Okay, again, lock washer. And nut. Tighten it up. Tighten it up. And slowly tighten each one a little bit. Go back to the top. Tighten it, bottom, tighten it, top. Tighten it, bottom, tight, top. Tighten, bottom, tighten, top, tighten, bottom, tighten, top, bottom. That's it. Okay, so there is the table, completely built, probably about 10 minutes. Let's see. Pretty darn sturdy. It's not bad. And I'll put all the dimensions.
So what that appears?
Okay, so for the chairs, you got 4 of these bottom, or butt plates. Those are gonna go on the bottom, just like I said it there. I set the bottom upside down on the table because you got the unfinished side, which will be the bottom of the chair, and then you get the finished side, which is darker, like that. And then you have the 2 sides of the chair. You'll have the finished side, which is the darker side, and the unfinished side there. See that? Where it's whiter? That's gonna be the inside. Inside, outside. So I put the finished sides on the outside and the unfinished sides on the inside. And then you're gonna have, for the front and the back of each chair, you're gonna have a small piece and a little piece, and they're gonna have the rivet, because there's other pieces of wood in here. That's gonna be for the top of the chair, the back of the chair. So that, you're not gonna mess with those yet. Right now we're just building the base of the chair. So you're gonna need back piece, front piece, and again, unfinished, finished. Finish is gonna go on the outside, And then to match with that groove, you'll have to hang that off the bottom of the chair. So that'll be the front of the chair. This will be the back of the chair. And then you'll take all the hardware and slide them into the screw holes into the backing and the front of the bottom of the chair. See there, now I have the chair upside down on the table. Okay, so you're going to put peg, 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 and then those pegs will slide into each side of the chair there. Let it go. And then same thing on this side. You'll sandwich it and then you'll put there you go. So we can work with it. There you go. So the 4 pegs, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll take. We have one of the black screws there. 1 screw on the outside, and that will go through the middle of the 2 pegs. So that'll go right through the middle there into the 2 pegs. See if I can start it first. There it is. So then you'll do the same thing on this side. Grab another black screw. Slide it in over here.
Which way?
Right side. So this way. Give you a tool. Oh,
Okay,
careful.
maybe I do.
No, you have it. Just set it right in there. Turn it a little bit. Turn the tool. There you go. Good job. So you can make it a little bit easier by turning the tool around the longer way. Watch this. Good job. So, peg.
I need to help you too.
Peg. 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 Peg, peg. Peg, peg. Okay, so on the front side of the chair's still upside down, where I put the 2 dowels, one here, one here, one here, one here. The screw, again on the front side, will go through the center of the dowels into that front part, and then these little deals here are just little brackets that slide into pre-drilled holes on both the front and the back. So there's a total of 4 of them. One will go here, 2, 3, and 4. Tighten these up, and then you'll put a screw down into this, down into this, down into this, and that'll fasten the base of the chair to the butt of the chair, where you sit your butt, and then I'll have to build the back of the chair. Okay, so I already have all the braces set, little plastic braces. I have the screws ready to go. I already pushed them in. Just put a little bit of weight on them, started turning them, they went right in. There's 4 screws, 4 braces. So now I'm just going to tighten them up, and that will secure everything together. So the chair is almost built. The base of it's complete. And I'm just going to build the back of it, which will consist of, looks like 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah. 3 of these. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know if they're different from each other yet. Let's see. So far they all look the same. There's a whole bunch of them. They all look identical. You can see that in the video. They all have 3 holes. One's supposed to be for the screw, 2 is supposed to be for the peg. However, in the chair, let's see if I can get you to look at that. So on the chair, 2 lower ones just have, looks like pegs. And yeah, that's right, because on this side there's only 1 screw hole, and then there are no screw holes for the rest of it. So the top one will have 4 pegs total, 2 on each side, and then 2 screws, 1 on each side. The 2 lowers will have 4 dowels, 2 and 2, 2 and 2, and that'll give you your entire backing. Each chair will get 3 pieces of wood. So sorry for the lighting. Be sure to leave your screws down here on the bottom back side loose, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch loose on each side. If you don't, no big deal, loosen them up. You gotta spread these open just enough to get these in. I think as long as you get, I want to show this to everybody, that way when they build it, they don't make a mistake. As long as you get one side in, slide it all the way in, then you have just enough room to push them apart, and then put your next one in, slide that all the way over, and slide your 2 pegs in there. Little bit, you still want to get your clear piece in, which is the top piece that's going to take the 2 screws. And sandwich all those 3 pieces together, and you can tighten up that lower screw on both sides. Nice and snug, not too tight, but pretty tight, tight enough. Then you're going to draw a screw into each side of the top. go. The last piece. All the way in, and it'll sandwich everything out. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom.
Put a cinnamon?
Yeah, hold on.
Stable?
Hold on.